Yeah, trees are cool. I've seen trees. That's a tree. That's a tree. Even that's a tree, I guess, although it's a bit weird looking. But you guys want a very specific tree. I'm talking about ant. Yes, hello, it's time for the Ant run, and oh boy, what a run it's gonna be. I'm already looking forward to it. Are you looking forward to it, little dude? Of course you are. Look at you, you're looking forward to the run, aren't you? Ant is a power skull. When attacking with normal attacks, there is a 30% chance to perform an additional attack dealing physical damage. He also has a dashing tackle ability, the same as most power skulls. His swap in, when swapping, he hides underground to become invulnerable, and then performs a rising attack that deals physical damage. Tree Charge consecutively slams the ground while marching forward, dealing physical damage. We also have the bow and the hate stone to start with, which I think is all too fitting because Ant's skull is the single most unusual skull due to his overwhelming identity crisis. I am convinced that Ant has no idea, that's his swap in right there, what he wants to be. Because as we will move through the run and begin to upgrade him, you will begin to notice that he's a bit of an oddball, much like this reroll NPC, who I'm not going to free because she likes being in the cage. Don't tell me she doesn't, she likes it, I know she does. And has a very shallow and very, well, I think it's a bit silly to say basic attack, but it is pretty much a very basic attack. It's not very long range, it hits just in front of him, and sometimes it can even be too shallow that enemies will get an attack off on you before you can hit them, so I normally like to do a little 1-2 dash combo. Ceremonial Dagger, fantastic item for this skull that I want to build as being physical instead of magical, but we'll deal with that and move forward as we go. This is his little ground pound ability. It's not the worst thing in the world. It could be maybe a teeny bit better, but for all things considered, it's you know, it gets the job done. In the first shop, oh, I see one of my favorites already, the Carlean Insignia. We already have the bow, so we're getting some good 60 gold benefit out of it already. A little bit more than 60, I think, though, but you know, yeah, it works out. What's that, 61, I think I saw there? Pretty good, pretty good. First adventurer fight. Hello, ninja. How are you, dude? If I get you stuck in the corner, my little running rampage ability will do lots of damage. Because it'll hit you multiple times and won't miss and have him just run past you, which is what the ability normally does. Other side. Alright, dude. Alright. All you had to do was say you didn't like it in that corner, and I would have been fine moving over. See, if I do it normally, I run right past him. It's one of his you know, kind of flaws with the ability, is that he will go too far. There you go, buddy. See, if I do it now, most of the hits will still connect, but if you are trying to connect all of them, yeah, he'll move past. What do we got here? Stone Monkey, Yeti, and the Ointment. I will destroy the monkey to start building these fragments so we can start upgrading. Exactly what I'm going to do now. Let's make this tree grow into a vibrant, beautiful, healthy... He doesn't look healthy at all. He looks like he is severely unwell. So, Old Ant Skull. For some reason, our tree has already aged into ancientness. When attacking with normal attacks, there is a 20% chance to create thorns under random enemies that rise from the ground, dealing magic damage. When swapping, he hides underground to become invulnerable, and then performs a rising attack, dealing physical damage, and thorns rise from nearby, dealing magic damage. The Tree Charge. Repeatedly slam the ground while advancing, dealing physical damage. Each time the ground is struck, it creates thorns under random enemies that rise from the ground, dealing magic damage. So his basic now has this chance to summon thorns that deal magic damage. Oh my god. Whenever I... There we go. Do my little ground pound, it does the same thing. And his swap out. Bam. This is what I mean when I say that he has a bit of an identity crisis, because why he is all of a sudden doing bonus magical damage for some of these attacks is kind of beyond me. I'm not sure why, personally. I have no idea. But he is, and that's all there is to it, and you have to live with it as much as I do. Now, the even more crazy part is that this effect in itself is part of the identity crisis, because he will not keep this ability when he moves up to unique, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll cover that when we get there. In the meantime, let's enjoy the fact that we can run along and send lots of spiky, thorny good stuff all over the enemies. and make them truly regret dealing with a tree who has full mastery over thorns the way that this guy does. All jokes aside, I think that Rare Ent with the thorns proccing ability is probably one of the stronger versions of him. Yes, it gets that bad later on. Don't question it. Next shop, next shop. Give me something amazing. I see dwarf up there. I see the bomb. I could take the bomb right now for a little bit of extra physical damage, which would be kind of helpful, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's just get the bomb now. Give me something good, give me something good, give me something good. Prayer Grace isn't bad, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll live with it. You know what? I will live with it. I'm not gonna say I'm happy about it, but I can live with it. Look at that. That's pretty decent damage. That's pretty decent. This running, stomping on the ground, thorny rampage thing is actually not bad. It's a shame that we won't get to keep it for long. Tree on tree action. Tree on tree action. Look at this tree on tree fight. It's the battle of the barks. Battle of the rootworks. Battle of the leaves. That actually worked out pretty well right there. That was a nice stomping, slamming on the ground right there, little ant dude. Now if I up, I'm safe. I'm safe. What can you do about it, dude? Nothing. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Nothing. That's what. Stomp on him. Stomp on him. Smash the ground. Smash the ground. Pull up his root work. Trim his leaves. Messing with this little shrub. This little shrub is about to teach you a lesson, old man. Yeah! That's right. Get done in by the little tiny shrub. I am ancient. I am old. Older than you. Give me something good. Ah, gratitude, really? Okay, so the Ant's Gratitude is a bit of a weird item. It's one of his unique items that he can give you. Only Yggdrasil will drop it. And it gives you a HP barrier, which has 40 health on it, 40 health in the barrier. It increases your physical and magical attack by 30% while the barrier lasts, which is pretty generous, you know. That's a pretty decent boost to damage, both physical and magic. Has adaptation and ruins on it. However, the item will disappear once the barrier is destroyed, which means it's gone, that's it, and you don't get anything else from it. So something that I like to do, and something that I encourage others to do, is you're free to use the barrier if you want, use the item after you get it, but for the love of God, please, before the item actually does break and is destroyed, sell it. Sell it from your inventory. If the item is going to be destroyed and disappear anyway, you may as well make some money from it and get rid of it before the item decides to get rid of itself. So I'm going to keep a very close eye on the 40 HP that it shows down the bottom there on my little buff section, and I'm going to be prepared for the fact that, damn, that's a really good attack. I'm going to be prepared for the fact that I need to sell up and move on before the worst happens. And I've already taken 13 damage. I'm down to 27 life on my shield. I'm gonna have to be prepared to sell at any moment now. Alright, my barrier is now down to 16. I don't want to lose it by making any more dumb mistakes. I'm just gonna sell it, get that 422 gold, and move into the shop. See, I've benefited. I haven't lost all my worth with that item. I have benefited by getting some money back. Medusa is here. I'll pass up on Medusa. Let's do some re-rolling. Give me something... No, give me something really... I guess I'll take the sword. Something useful. I'll take the sword for now. It's good physical damage. It gives me the extra benefit of some money with the Carlane insignia, you know. Oh, here we go. Stomp, 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 stomp. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Best thing for dealing with rooms like this. Trigger those thorns, dude. Trigger the thorns. Trigger the thorns, dude. Yeah. I'm going to rush up. Ready? He has no idea. I'm going to rush up. Swap in a little ant. Bam. Burst on him. Ba, 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 ba. Smash him with that. Get the thorns going. No. Oh, this dude's trying to get me. Oh, he's trying to tackle me. Get through that. Get through that. Get through that. Get to the other side. Archer dude's going to start shooting arrows. He's dead. I'm getting hit by stuff already. I don't even know what's going on. That guy's dead. Big man's charging. Trying to slam at me. Too bad, dude. I'll slam at you. And this is why you sell that item before you lose it, because I would have lost it in a heartbeat right there. Now, what am I getting? Really? Yeah, alright, I guess we could take some pain and despair. It's not like it's a bad item or anything, just most definitely not what I expected moving into this adventurer fight. I guess little ant dude is going to be doing some speedy damage in this run, huh? No, stop it. Slam, slam, slam. Oh, look how fast that attack came out. He's already going so fast. Oh my god, dude. He's already going so fast. Nah, avoid that. I can't stop him, but I can at least really annoy him. Look how fast that is! Oh my... Dude! He's doing that ability so fast. The attack speed directly affects the speed of abilities as well, so... It's coming out quick. Wow. Here, look at this again with maximum speed. That's so fast. Alright, Warrior, Lieweasel, Draftstone. I don't want any of this. Get rid of Warrior, give me the fragments, and we will go and upgrade Ent into his next form and continue down this crazy spiral of identity crisis. Look at the bird though, look at the bird though, look at the cute little bird. Alright, huge Ent Skull, no longer old, we are now just very big. Attacking with normal attacks, there's a 10% chance to create a shockwave on the ground, dealing physical damage. What? What happened to the thorns that do magic damage? Gone. Gone, they're gone, that's it, they're gone. When swapping, he hides underground to become invulnerable, then bursts up while shooting projectiles that deal physical damage. What? That's right, they're gone. The Tree Charge. He repeatedly slams the ground while advancing, followed by a downward smash attack that creates a shockwave on the ground, dealing physical damage. We also have Tree Buddy, that sprouts out a tree from the ground that attacks enemies, dealing magic damage. His basic attack is now Giant Fist. And as the description read, he has a chance to cause a shockwave with this attack. This is it. Big Fist. Big Fist. Big Fist. His running, slamming the ground now has a little stompy slam at the end. Summon Tree Friend. Tree comes out, slams the ground a bunch of times, which that ability in itself, back in the common ranks, spits out orbs in a circular pattern similar to the actual enemies of Act 1. But it in itself has changed. And then the swap just does damage around. Yes, that's right. He has completely changed again from what he was like as rare. Now he focuses more exclusively on doing physical damage, as there is like literally only his new ability that does magic now. His previous gimmicks are gone, and he does big fist slams. That's his gimmick. Summon Tree Friend. For some reason, the Tree Friend, who also slams the ground, does magic damage with his slam, despite the fact that it's a slam on the ground. So I have no idea what's going on with this dude. I'm sure you have no idea either. All I really know is that he's an oddball. He's a true oddball. I have no idea what to do with this guy. I don't know why he changes, but it is really, really weird. And it makes it kind of jarring to try and build for him because, like, if you start building him for physical and then you upgrade to rare and you see that he has all these magic effects, you think to yourself, oh, I'm building him wrong. I should start taking some more magic items and build him as a magic skull. And then all of a sudden you upgrade to unique and it's like, oh wait, he's lost all of his magic. Now he's pretty much exclusively a big physical dude that swings a giant fist. I should get rid of all my magic items and take physical. Alright, in the shop, I see Kobold up there. I'm not gonna take Kobold. That would be a bit silly at this point in the run. Instead, I'm gonna do some quick re-rolls. In a Malice. Brawler's Knuckle's not bad. I could take Brawler's Knuckle at the very least. Let's get rid of the Ceremonial Dagger, since we no longer have any need. I'm keeping Hate Stone for the meme that it has a bit of madness on it and we can make him attack a little bit faster, but no. Hate Stone will probably disappear very soon as well. Oh look, it's a perfect room for a good old-fashioned tree rumble. When in doubt, Big Fist. Have you got problems? Have you got Carlean soldiers coming at you from all sides? Just hit them with the Big Fist. Use an ability? No, dude, don't use an ability. Just hit him with the Big Fist. It's clobberin' time, he says. Trademarked. Just smash them all with Giant Fist. Are there orb weavers up above bothering you with lots of spherical objects being thrown at you? Get up there and summon your patented Tree Friend. He will do magic damage for whatever reason. It feels like the damage disparity between the actual abilities is kind of crazy because Big Tree Friend is doing a lot of damage despite the fact that I don't have any real magic damage boosts. And the basic attack that I'm doing, the big slam and fist, is hitting really, really hard. Meanwhile, the running slamming ability is not really hitting hard at all. Like, it's kind of weak now. Hidden Dagger increases critical rate by 7% built in, and also has a little bit of a dagger effect and stuff, and yeah, okay, whatever, let's just get rid of Hate Stone. What's this? The Sisters fight using Ent? Why, that's incredible. What will be your strategy, Beelz? What will you do to battle them? Well, you see, my strategy is very simple. It involves hitting them with Big Fist. And very little of anything else. Oh, summon Big Tree. That's another one. Summon Big Tree. And then hit them with that Big Fist. There's really nothing else you need to worry about. Don't use your actual charging, slamming the ground ability because it's unsafe. And they will probably hurt you for doing it. You can summon your tree friend though, because upon summoning him, you can move immediately afterwards. Dash through that. Just sit there and beat her to death with Big Fist. I should or would swap out to Little Skull and then back in to Ent, but I'm not going to because it's just easy to stay here like this and just continue to do Big Fist action right here. And yes, I'm not gonna pretend that a lot of this damage isn't also coming from the fact that Pain and Despair is boosting his attack speed by a lot right now. The Big Fist shouldn't be this fast, but it is. It is. I don't care. And neither should you. It's Big Fist. And it hits really hard. Go Tree. There we go. Big slams. She's done. She can't believe she just lost to an enemy that has a bird living on its head. Neither can that guy. Look at him. He's about to run away and go get a bird of his own. Meanwhile, what do I get? I get Inner Malice. Inner Malice is, you know, it could be worse. Inner Malice could be worse. Actually, you know what? Inner Malice works dominantly good for a mutant build. It's only a 4-second buff. Nah, I'm gonna leave Inner Malice behind. And sadly, I don't have enough fragments to upgrade to Legendary just yet, so I'm going to move straight on through to the other side and begin getting rid of enemies and crossing my fingers that any skull room that I come across might have some good legendary dudes inside that I can destroy and get a nice head start towards the next phase of our evolution. Come over here, hit him with the Big Fist. That's really the strategy. Hit him with the Big Fist. Over this way over here, Big Fist. See this dude up the top? Hit him with the Big Fist. These guys right here, we can summon a minion to do some work for us, but dominantly, we want to get them with that Big Fist. See these alchemists up here? Get up here and hit them with Big Fist. This little girl down here, little halfling girl, I literally don't have any lost life, so I'm just gonna leave her there. Be mad all you want. Coming into the next shot. Yeah, okay. You know what? Prisoner is here, and since I've got Little Skull, I can swap out Little Skull, who's not gonna sell for any fragments, take the prisoner, and destroy the prisoner the next chance that we get. What I do see is Orc, and I don't have a Quintessence. This is stupid risky, like stupid with a capital stew, but I will do it anyway. Priestess's Veil might not be the worst thing in the world, the Leonia and Spring. I'm gonna take the Priestess's Veil instead of Hidden Dagger. I know the dagger's not bad necessarily because of the 7% crit that it gives, which by the way, on its own, is better than the bow. The fact that the bow just has 6%, and this has 1% more plus a main effect is kind of crazy. But nevertheless, I'll replace it because now we have 2 in the Leonia inscription, which increases my HP recovery rate by 50%. It's just going to make it a little bit easier to survive on this crazy tree run where there's a pretty good likelihood that I suffer a lot of damage and potentially just outright die. Summon the trees. Summon the trees. Summon them! Summon them! You like that? You like that? You like how I slowly and gradually just beat this guy with my giant hands? Grudgestone, don't care about that. Moving on, swapping out to Prisoner for a moment. So I can roll on through in here. Oh, Priest Lady's gonna teleport. Do me the honors, ma'am. Teleport away. Swap out. Bam! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And now we're going to summon Tree Friend and start doing big damage with the power of Big Fist. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I'm trying to hit with Big Fist. Yeah. Big Fist. Stop it, Paladin dude. You are trying to impede my ability. You know what? End this kid. End this kid. Oh, you couldn't save him. Lady, you couldn't save him. It was cleave damage the whole time. It was cleave damage the whole time, and you couldn't stop it. You couldn't stop the giant. Damn, it really is just stand here and hit with the fist, isn't it? Oh well, it's over now. We get to move on and get our reward. What reward do I get for such skilled gameplay? Oh, a bunch of stuff that I don't necessarily care about. But you know what I will do first is actually get Minotaur and say goodbye to Prisoner. Sorry, Prisoner, but you sell for a lot of fragments. There you go, dude. Move on through. You know, I'm actually going to come down here and actually worry about this fight because, yep, I thought so. There's a fair chance that there could be an NPC down in here, as well as there's a fair chance that I'm going to make some money by doing this. I normally skip this room, but I've decided lately I'm just going to come down here and actually do it. That way I can get some cash and see if there's an NPC that I can abuse. Yep. To get some free fragments out of it. Look at that. We get some bone fragments from that water skull. I would have missed those if I had just gone past the room. Ooh. Fine. I'm going to ditch... Let's see. What could I ditch first? I don't really want to ditch the armor first, but I guess I'm going to have to because I still want to keep a little bit of income from my insignia. I guess the next good item that I find will be what replaces the insignia. Quick. Activate all hell. Go ham. Multiple big trees. Multiple big trees. Yeah, Infinite Bone is going to be kind of garbage when it comes to activating on this running ground and pound ability. But it might actually be kind of nuts when it comes to using the tree friend. Yep, I'm suddenly wanting to reconsider and building Tree Boy as magic, just for the fact that I can now potentially summon multiple tree friends. But never mind all that mess, we're here now in the shop and we have Rear Blast in front of us. Now, looking at what I have, Emergency Bomb would trigger it, and that's literally it. That's literally it from what I can see. We do not have a great way of triggering Rear Blast long term. That's kind of unfortunate. However, I am still going to get it and replace Prayer of Grace. Right? I'm going to replace Prayer of Grace first. And I'm going to do my best to find a way of triggering it moving forward. Get some axes with demolition, maybe. Thief armor, something, you know. I need something that will trigger this as much as possible. And there's Mummy, our final skull that we need to get rid of so that we can have Legendary Ant as soon as we beat the Chimera. Kinda sad to see Unique Ant go, because Unique is kinda nice. He's doing good work with the Giant Fist. And we will lose the Giant Fist as soon as we... Yeah, kill all those guys. As soon as we upgrade. But, you know, we have to do it. We have to live with it, deal with it, make it work. Get ripped off. Hopefully he won't give me trash. Give me something decent. You're charging 620 gold to give me... Warrior's Pauldrons. I mean, Warrior's Pauldrons aren't terrible. I may as well take the Carlane Insignia off now and keep that. Just for a bit of defense, you know, something good for defense. Iron Shoes, nah, don't care about that. Let's move on and do the Chimera fight. Chimera, Chimera, Chimera. You think you're about to fight the skeletal version of a great Greek mythological creature, the Minotaur. However, no! You are indeed about to do combat with a great creature of nature, big tree, with his big slamming fist that has a deceptively good range. Therefore, I can stand right here, hit you with the fist, and just, yep, keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Summon the tree, keep doing it. Yeah, just keep doing it. Activate Orc, keep doing it. You know what? Turn around. Turn around and do it this way, and you'll hit the little dudes as they jump in at you. Oh, you're trying to stomp on me? You're still not reaching? No, that's fine. I've got the power of Big Fist. Oh, you're doing something else. I'll just, you know, I'll turn around, hit that guy, dash through the poison. Yeah. Nah, this is fine. Dash through that, avoid it all. Activate Orc. Let's just keep doing some slams over here. Yep. Summon the tree. Nah. Nah. I'm just gonna stand right here and keep doing the slams. Slamming away. Nah, don't bite me. Slamming away. Dash through. Stand about here. Slamming away. Keep doing it. Activate Orc. Summon your tree friend. Turn around. Slamming away. He's dead. Yep. God, I'm gonna be sad to see this go. It's the best thing he's got. Bonus Swiftness? Nah. Sorry, Bonus Swiftness. It's not your time. And so it's that time, friends. We need to upgrade Ent to Legendary. The identity crisis continues. as we move on to legendary. Hey, look, at the very least, he's got 3 birds on his head now. Incredible. So, Elder Ant Skul, legendary power boy. The gauge fills by damaging enemies, and a sapling is planted once it's full. Yes, he has a gauge now. When a skill is used, each sapling turns into an ant. He no longer has an effect that functions based on hitting enemies, so the 30% chance that common had to do a little bit of extra damage, the 20% chance that rare had to summon thorns, or the 10% chance that unique had to create a shockwave, all of that is gone. He now has a gauge, and he summons little saplings. The ants will attack nearby enemies for 10 seconds, dealing physical damage. When he swaps in, he hides underground to become invulnerable, and then performs a rising attack with 2 ants, dealing physical damage. These ants will now hit nearby enemies for 10 seconds, dealing physical damage. These are the same little ants that the saplings turn into after you use an ability to make them grow, basically. Tree Charge repeatedly slams the ground while quickly advancing forward, dealing physical damage. There is just no secondary effect to this anymore, it's just the same thing that we had at the very beginning. Tree Buddy. A tree friend sprouts out of the ground and attacks nearby enemies, dealing magic damage. So, like I said, the Rampage, you can now steer it left and right a little bit. It's kind of tricky to do, but you can steer it. If you wiggle it a whole bunch, you can kind of... It's not as smooth as, say, steering something like Rider's Bike, where it's got momentum to it. He really does just turn on like a dime. Tree Friend now spits giant orbs out of his mouth after he finishes doing his slams that aim at nearby enemies. I'm not sure why the description doesn't even tell you this, but that's what it does. And now we have his swap, so when he comes out, bam, he summons his little tree dudes. Little tree minions that are gonna bully nearby enemies for us. Look at them go, they're not doing tremendous damage, are they? Compared to Gravy Summons or the Kylan Recruit. Yep, they're gone, that's it. Finished. Let's go and hit him with Big Fist, maybe. No, Big Fist is gone. He now has a 1-2 basic hit combo, which is exactly the same as what he had when he was a common. But, oh wait, look over here. Our little bean friend. Little bean friend. Wait, if I do a move, he springs up. Except he's not the most intelligent little bean. Can you jump? Can you fall down there? No, you're stuck on this landing. Alright, I guess I'll just say see you later then. Move down here and deal with this all on my own. And start smashing into enemies. But wait! Let's summon Tree Friend, maybe. Let me do some big slammings over here. Let me do some of this. Yeah, Tree Friend is doing some work. Although, everything looks strangely alive, all things considered. There we go. Big running slamming move is now, I believe, better than Tree Friend. Whereas Tree Friend was our good friend before. Now he's not really that much of our good friend. Yeah, the damage coming off of Big Tree Friend is now really, really poor. I don't know if it's just the scaling that's happening now that we're in Act 4 or not, but he sucks. Let's summon him here. Stomp, stomp, stomp. The stomps do decent damage. The balls that are getting spat out, look at that damage. Compared to Big Fist spam, or even just Unique's version of a Tree Friend, our damage has, by the feel of it, significantly plummeted. I'm not taking the Hunter's Boots. I'm moving out. So this is largely why you might come across some people describing Ent as being a skull that you're better off just playing at Unique. Just never upgrade it to Legendary. Because despite the fact that he has these little tree summons that come out and they're meant to fight for you and do, you know, cool things for you, they're not especially strong. They're kind of just... They waddle about. Look at them go. They're doing 20 crits. They're doing kind of meh damage. I know I don't have insanely good physical items, right? But pretty much any physical skull with the same items that we've got right now should do competent damage, right? This doesn't feel good. Activate Orc. Start slamming back and forth on him. Get him, little tree dude. Get him, little tree dude. This is with Orc activated at the same time. It needs help. Please. Please. Help Ent. Help him. He needs the help. Desperately. We do have a buff available though. Give me some physical damage, please. Max HP? Yeah, that's fair. I might need it. Item here. Jagamon Thorn. Nah. Nah, the madness meme is not going to happen. Move into the shop and we have... Ooh, we do have Sylphid wings though. Jagamon, good to see you again. Good to see you again. I might take Sylphid, to be honest. Sylphid here just seems like it's going to be handy. I think it's finally time to get rid of the bow. The bow scales very poorly long term. And I've probably had it too long as it is. It's time to say goodbye. Our build here is very, very mishmashed, you know? I need to get a way of having Rear Blast activate consistently because we're not getting it. It's currently not doing anything based on our normal attacking power. We would have to use the bomb to trigger it. Okay, we have the reroll NPC, right? Now, I'm not especially bothered by having Tree Friend. I'm not especially bothered with my running slamming ability, but at the same time, I'm not exactly pleased, so I might do a quick reroll, see what I get. Oh, two completely different skills. Here we go. Thorny Vines. Creates a massive amount of thorns under nearby enemies that rise from the ground, dealing magic damage. And Rapid Growth, which slams the ground with a gigantic fist, dealing damage, and you can hold the button down to initiate concentration, and when fully completed, it increases the AoE and damage of the skill. So, where are my dummies? Hello, dummies. If I use the Thorns ability, it just triggers Thorns. By the way, that's my little tree dude over there doing the Thorny attack. That's not me. Just in case you thought, oh, he can still do it. No, I can't. Instead, my ability summons Thorns like this. I've also got my Slamming Fist, which the normal version is a bit of a throwback to Unique. It kind of stings to use, because that was the better ability that we had so far. But it just does a basic little smash on the ground. But if I hold the button... Bigger Fist. Sadly, Bigger Fist is a concentration ability and takes a little bit of time to work. You would kind of need the concentration items, like the Trainee's Necklace, to reduce that time down enough for it to be especially useful and good. But, you know, we're making do with what we've got, right? That's the idea. Ent out here doing what he can. Big Fist. Yeah, that did alright damage. That actually wasn't terrible. Did that guy actually fall off the edge on his own accord? Off you get, dude. Big Fist. Thorny Spikies. Why are the Thorny Spikies just not great? We will never know. Oh, an axe? An axe? You're actually going to give me something that does good damage? Really? For reals? Something? Alright, let's get rid of the Priestess's Veil. It's a little bit too random for my taste at the moment. I'd rather have just some actual damage going on right now. Excellent. Do some slamming. Do some jamming. Alright, pop Orc. Start doing big fist damage. Start doing big stuff. Do big damage. Big things. Big things are happening. Quick swap to Minotaur because I need to get some little tree dudes out here. Where might you ask? Up here, of course. Bam. Little tree dudes. Go. Little tree dudes are going to get rid of those guys for me. Right. Yeah, good enough. Big fist. Dodge out the way of that. Spikes. Yeah. So the spikes kind of work similar if you're aware of abilities like Reaper's Fire that sets enemies aflume. It works similar to that where there's kind of like this invisible range where you activate the ability and it will just target enemies nearby, whether they're through a wall, up on a higher platform, it will just target them, hit them with the ability. It's pretty decent range, and all it does is help sell the case that maybe Ent is better used as a magic skull with the Tree Friend and maybe the Thorns as opposed to physical with his running slamming and his big fist. But then again, that unique big fist though, and big paladin looking dude over here is going to be our fourth adventurer fight, which I'm not looking forward to because you've got a lot of HP, dude, and I don't really want to do a fight that potentially lasts forever. Big fist. That was good damage. That was decent. I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that damage. That was nice. No. Thorns. Lots of thorns. Smash him. I didn't jump. I don't know why I didn't jump. I just didn't jump. Yo, do the slam. Summon the little tree. That was way faster than I thought it would be, dude. Thorns. Nope, dodge that. Get in the air. Get around it. Activate Orc. Just, whoa. Big fist. Big damage. He's spinning really quick. Man, he activates fast. Bigger fist. Wow, he really likes putting up his shield and being mildly annoying, doesn't he? Every time I've activated Orc so far, he does this move. Are you aware of what I'm doing, dude? Are you thinking ahead of me? I should stop doing the spikies. I'm not sure the spikies are even worth doing right now. Maybe they're not. Maybe it's better just to sit here and spam my basic attack and just do this. I mean, I hit him. Yep. 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 Oh, wait, he's doing this now. Nice, dude. Nice move. Bigger fist. Yeah, this is a battle. Wow, Infinite Bone. Did you see how many spikes I just shot out there? That was a lot of spikes.
You're fast for a tiny little thing.
Thank you, dude. I'm not really that tiny. I'm kind of a big tree, but, you know, whatever. Oh, do the spiky, summon the little dude. Get little dude out here. Big fist. God, I'm so glad this wasn't the archer girl. If this was the huntress, wow, I'd be dead. Kind of like that guy. Alright, what are you gonna get? Oh my god. I sold the gauntlet. I'm moving on. Hello, dudes. Big tree over here, summoning little minions to ruin your day. Kill him, please. There we... Yeah, dude, that's the way. Big slamming. Lots of thornies. Lots of spikies. Spiky thornies. Yeah, dude. Yeah, smash him. Big fist. Oh, that big fist, though. Do another one, do another one. Bigger fist. Yeah, dude, yeah. Thorns. Which apparently don't hit this thing, ever. Item is mithril armor. Not what I want. Statue. Thorny spikies, thorny spikies, thorny spikies. I am convinced that Ent should be played as magic, just by this alone. The thorny spikies are actually not bad. Why are the thorny spikies not bad? Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. I'm moving past all of this. I am moving past all of this. I am moving on with my life. I am not looking at Predator. I'm gonna reroll again. And yeah, not really get anything that I want. So I'm gonna leave and save my money. See, buy shop. Alright. Fresh start. The shop was, you know, it was out of supply on some of those items that we really wanted, but that's fine. It happens, you know. We can make do and come in and continue to do great as we are with. Alright. Shooter dude, little shooty man over here. Shooter mans, I need you to stop being such a little shooty dude. Thank you. And allow me... Wow, they already broke through one of the... Close. Compared to Recruit or the new Gravedigger skulls that also summon minions, Ent just feels like he wasn't meant to do this. It kind of feels like common, rare, and unique were all going in a very different direction with how he was going to play. And then all of a sudden Legendary comes along and it's like, what if he summons little trees? And it just doesn't feel like it was meant to be this. It feels like this was an afterthought maybe, or that they weren't sure what to give him for his legendary form. I don't know. It's kind of... It's an odd theory, but you know, that's how I feel having played through with him and noticing that other skulls also do the whole summon minions thing, and it works very differently for them. Especially Gravedigger. I've actually been saying that I think Gravedigger, if you get like an optimal set of summons with him, like King Lear and Othello, the one that has the spear and the one that rolls the balls on the ground, I think that's like an S tier build right there. If you get good items to go along with that, I think Gravy is like an S tier power skull. Right up there with Predator. Because he no longer gets held back by a lot of the negatives that some power skulls have with mobility and damage output and being able to balance the two together. No, he actually just starts doing incredible amounts of damage and mobility because his minions do it all for him. And it feeds the engine because his resource, the little spirits, are naturally gained by killing enemies, but they also spawn on their own. So it's also a better resource system than even Ghoul has. And unfortunately, I think Tree is just a product of a different time, you know. I think they've learned. I think Gravedigger has been that new kid on the block that has shown everyone that you can have a power skull that summons but done well. And this, unfortunately, isn't done that well. I think that he's due for a bit of help, a bit of fixing, you know? He didn't do terribly high on my tier list. I'll put it that way. Summon the tree. Summon the tree. And she's gonna go and start beaming. You know what? I'll hit you with spikes. I'll hit you with spikes. My poor little trees, do your best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, again. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Add my Warrior's Pauldrons. Am I reaching from here? I am, that's kind of nice. Big fists, big slams. Lead this in a little circle. Are you beaming again? Lady, stop beaming. I'm just gonna avoid it by doing this. What can you do about it, madam? Huh? What can you do about... Ah, damn, I activated Orc too late. Oh, that's not nice. Don't do that. I was trying to get down into that bottom platform where they wouldn't reach, but... Of course... Uh-oh. Of course, I fell in the poison instead. Ah, really? Joan has a lot of abilities that just make you stop fighting her, you know? She has a lot of things that's like, oh, you gotta run away now. Kind of strange, right? Not that many other bosses do that. We've got to stop the fight and wait for her to do what she wants to do. That's why I don't mind this attack too much. You can kind of get around it. Literally. Yeah! Sit here and bully her. Summon the little tree. Get her, little tree. Get her. Get her. Get her. I've only just noticed her life bar is barely moving. This is unfortunate. Now, I literally stood in the same spot from start to finish. Well done. Drop down, drop down. Get all the way down here. Yep. Yep. You gonna stay there? You gonna stay? No, no, of course not. Get rid of that tentacle. Get rid of that tentacle. Can I sit here? I don't want to do my big fist just yet. I'll do it now. There we go. Because I wasn't sure if my hitbox would grow into that orb and get me hurt. Yeah! Yeah! When I get a chance to actually bully her, it works great. No. At least my little tree minion dude is doing his best to try and impale these minions on the side. You know? He's doing his best. Now hit her. Hit her. Hit her. Focus on the main problem, little dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I walked back into one. Big fist. Nice! Finally! My god, die, lady. Die. Give me... the third Jagamon Thorn to show up. No, I don't want Jagamon Thorn. Leave that there. Okay, final shop of the run. Moving through and... oh, it's a doozy. Metal Box. Could have used that way earlier. Bone of Courage. Could have used that way earlier too. It's not terrible. Could have done something. Arc Demon, Water Skull. Yeah, this is kind of a... this is a sad room of items. Let's do a quick re-roll. No. Yep, it's not great. It's not great. Let's just go up here and grab our little Gone with the Wind. Get our life nice and topped up and make our way through. Oh, hey, look at what time it is. It's time for me to thank you guys for being here and checking out the Ent Run video. That thing that a lot of you have been asking for a long time now. Yeah, here you go. You've got your Ent video. I hope it was worth it. It better have been worth it because I don't think it was worth it whatsoever. I know I need to do Ent at some point, but oh, I've been dreading this run. I've been dreading this run probably more than I dreaded the Yorkshire run when I did that way back when. Hello, Papa. How are you doing today? Oh, that well, huh? I see. Oh well. Allow me to race ahead and summon minions to do battle with you. Yes! Would that technically make these little... wait a minute. I just had a really weird thought. If Little Skull is currently an Ent, right? If he's like in possession of the Ent skull and that's how this is working, would that make the little saplings the hero's grandchildren right now? Are these like actual children? Because they're not clones, right? What are they? What would this be considered? Children? Strange. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in. If I've got my Warrior's Pauldrons on, I'm just gonna go in on you, dude. I'm just gonna do damage. Ow, I shouldn't have done that. Yeah, it looks like it's mostly just gonna be me slamming on the ground, dude. Doing big slammings. And maybe try and keep my 30% buff as much as I possibly can. Ow, 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 ow. With pain and despair, maybe. Yo, I see you trying to do that. Let me activate my orc real quick. Yo! Okay, I couldn't get out of the way of that one. Yeah, you're fast. I get it. You're fast. And I don't have the best mobility. That's why I've got Sylphid Wings. To try and make it a little bit better. Yeah, I can do a fully charged fist and still have time to keep my buff active. So there's that at least. Just gonna come over here and sit in the corner and do some... Ah! Don't! Dodge that. Oh! Do some... oh, my little tree is wigging out. Do some attacks to keep my buff. Big fist? Ah, dude, come on. You just did this. You just did this a second ago. Please. Die. My little tree is not doing as much as I want him to. Little tree, can you participate a little bit more, please? Die. My god, thank you. Swap to Minotaur. Oh man, I could have kept the buff. I just realized. I could have just kept swinging with the buff. Alright, so. Little trees. Go. Go, little trees. Get him. Get him. Get him. Dash through that. Dash through that. I think I've said before that I find the second phase to be a bit easier than the first phase. Am I weird for thinking that second phase hero was easier? Like, he's more predictable, you know? He always starts with this attack. It's like the first like 30 seconds of the fight is pretty much the same and pretty not super difficult to deal with. Oh, I'll do my thorny spikies. Nope. He tried to kill my child! You tried to kill my child! How dare you? That's your grandchild, you know. How dare you, sir? Oh, this attack. No, that attack is mean. The hitbox on that move is nasty. Nasty. Ah, see right there. That one as well. Nasty attack. Oh, I didn't know if you were coughing up blood yet or not. You're not. Oh, now you are. Oh, okay. You're just tricking me right there. That's fine. That's fine. Orc. Rawr. I would love some more damage. I would have loved to get Hope Slasher. I mean, we got Orc, but we didn't exactly get the rest of the pantheon of greatness. No Thieves' Blacksteel Dagger, no Hunter's Longbow. We're missing a fair bit, you know? As far as the great physical boosters, or just good boosters in general go. Oh well. We will just have to gradually work our way through this. The slow and steady way. Nice little slow and steady fight to show you guys, you know, what's what. Get little dude helping out. Big fist. Big fist for that big damage. The big fist can actually do tremendous damage, by the way. It's one of those attacks that the Ent has that actually works really well on a strong build. Nah. No, that's a rare move. I almost never see him do the weird, I'm going to impale you with my sword move. Oh, we're going straight into this, are we? Ow. Ow, he's still going. He is still going. Die. Man, that lasted forever. Yeah, step on him. Step on him, little dude. Get him. Get him. Beat him up. He's still going. Turn around. Beat him up. Look at him go. Man, he's brutal. Brutal. Alright, alright. No grabbing. No grabbing. Stop trying to grab. Look at him schmoovin'. Look at him schmoovin'. Look, he's zipping and bopping and schmoovin' and groovin'. No, enough of that. No. Well, that's the fast one. No. No. Might lose first life here. If I'm unlucky, who knows? Big fist. No. When are you gonna do big beam? Summon the minion. Do big beam. Do big beam. Do it. Here he goes. Oh, I didn't jump in time. Big fist. Activate Orc. Start bullying him. Don't bully me. I'm bullying you. Big fist. Ha 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 ha. Foolish old man. Big fist. And there you go. There is your Ent run to all of those who have been asking for the past couple of weeks, if not months, for the Ent run. There you go. I also need to give a special thank you and shout out to Sevenice, a beloved member of our little community, for the thumbnail of today's video. I think it turned out pretty damn good. Yes, those are all Beelz feats all over this poor little Ent skull and all of his minions, and a special Easter egg that he pointed out to me. Even the little birds on top of Ent's head have little Beelz feet in them. Let that sink in for a minute. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed the Ent run, and I will see you all later. Have a good one.